Hey y'all, Gnome here, server X160, the best in the West. Got some of the best players out there, and also repping Arkham Asylum. Great guild, great people. I think in this Luxus, I actually made it to the top 64, was seeded, believe it or not. And Gnome just got knocked out by Amar, but I didn't even stand a chance. But great guild, great people. If you're a hard player and you like competitive folks that know how to build some good teams, consider joining. So, we got the new clan. I'm a little late on this video, and I know that's sad considering I like to do 15-minute videos now. So we'll go ahead and jump into the male Floralia. Looks really cool. The pink hair, all stylish. He's got the tiara, kind of with the gem hanging down on his forehead. His elven ears are accented even more with whatever these little wing things are. He's got a cool bow. Got an emerald in there. Really cool looking champion. You can kind of see the vines underneath his armor there. I don't know what's going on with that, but you can even see his legs completely covered with like this vine type armor. They are Marksman clan. They're in the production district, and I'm showing you on Grawl's account because he has them to 15 stars, level 700. You could see he's got about 1 billion con, 48 million strength, kind of a hoss. Marksman, astrolabe. I got all the abilities to 15. We got some gear. I think it's all level 4 runes in it, but it gives us something to kind of work with if we're going to play him in some tough matches. So I put just the basics on him. I should probably take loyal off because that ups my overall might. But brutal, energetic, honorable, and loyal. So let's talk about his skills. Oh, actually, first let's talk about his trait. Healing Resonance. We've been debating this on the Discord for a little bit, but it's really awesome. And I think one of the dudes on there was saying that it's really OP after his test, so that's nice. So you might want to put some of this or level up your intimacy on the companion, put some of this on your champion. So we have Healing Resonance. Whenever dealing damage, that means normal attack, that means active, that means passive, that means ult, whatever, guardian ability. The healing received by all allies, or increase the healing received by all allies by 18.6 for 6 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. Each stack's duration is independent. So what that means is, if you have a champion that just does a lot of things, most likely it's going to keep 3 stacks on all your allies, which is almost 60% extra healing, like 55. And this is only level 18, so imagine level 22. It's probably maybe 20% or 25% or something like that each stack. That's nuts. That's probably 20%, so you probably go up to 60%, maybe a little higher. I don't know. But the point is, there's a lot of healers now, so this helps almost any team. So I think that's probably going to be a team buff or a team trait that's going to be start to put on people. So let's talk about this passive. Whenever allied champions are healed, he gains 2 stacks of Vitamark up to 10 stacks. So if you have a Revenant that heals a lot of people, then he can potentially get max stacks really quickly. When taking damage, he consumes all stacks to reduce damage by 9% per stack, so up to 90% damage reduction. That's pretty sick. If no stacks, he consumes all stacks to reduce the damage. Okay. So the more heals, the more stacks, the more damage reduction when he actually does get hit. If no stacks are present, healing effects are increased by 57%. So basically, if he's struggling taking damage and the Revenant sends her active through, he's going to get healed quite a bit more if he doesn't have any stacks. If he's healed directly, or if Fate heals him with her active. When stacks reach the maximum, he gains 22% dodge bonus. Really quick to have that knocked off, but that's pretty cool because if he's max stacks, then one, he won't get the increased healing because he won't need it. He'll have the dodge. And he won't need the damage reduction until he actually gets hit. So this is a fantastic passive so far. 22% dodge is a lot. Changes in stat count immediately activate corresponding effects, but existing effects persist for 6 seconds before expiring. So if he gets the dodge bonus and then he loses his stacks, he'll get the 6 seconds worth of that. And then if he has no stacks, he'll have the healing effect boosted even when he's gaining stacks from other people getting healed, because it lasts for 6 seconds. Really good passive. Active. Shoots a Vita arrow at the target, dealing damage equal to 4.8% of the target's max con per second and reducing their damage dealt by 16%. Okay, how long does this last? Because it's per second, up to 20 times the strength. That's pretty good. And reducing their damage dealt, so it makes them a little weaker. But it hits his target, so it doesn't hit the highest strength or the furthest away, just whoever he's currently attacking. 41% of the lost constitution is used to heal nearby allied champions for 5 seconds. Oh, nice. So, of that max con damage per second, 41% of that is used to heal nearby allies. And he does it for 5 seconds. It lasts for 5 seconds. So 5 times 4.8 is 24% max con. That's pretty nice. Granted, it's over 5 seconds, but that could potentially be pretty good in PvE too. I didn't really test that. If the target takes more than 40% of its max con and damage during this period, during the 5 seconds, the effect spreads to nearby enemies, but they cannot trigger further spread. In that case, you want to group enemies up, and then his ultimate pulls, or is supposed to pull enemies in. I have only seen it happen a couple times, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but let's look at it. His ultimate. Leaps in place, briefly charges up in midair, and shoots an arrow at the target, dealing 793% strength as damage. At the target location, creates a vine cluster that pulls enemies in a circular area towards the center and controls them. It's supposed to do that every time. I haven't seen it. The vine cluster lasts for 4 seconds, dealing 118 strength as damage every half a second, so that's around 800% or 900% damage overall. To controlled enemies and reducing their healing received by 64%. Nice, so you can burst people down. For every constitution restored by controlled champions during this period, the vine cluster's duration is extended by half a second, up to 4 seconds. Wow! So for every constitution restored by controlled champions, so they have reduced healing, but say they have an ally like Fate who's outside of the area of effect, and she heals one of them, for every constitution restored by control, so that extends it up to a total of 8 seconds. Wow, that's nice. Let's check out some of this stuff, shall we? I saved something. Maybe it was an event. I saved something so that we can kind of see it in action. Was it in here? No, but we're getting ready to move on. I've already got the Cherish event thing. Oh, I guess maybe it was it Arena? Could have swore I had another mode to use that in. Sorry, y'all. I thought there was some kind of oh, the spire. That's what it was. So you can actually see it a little bit. The enemies at the top of the spire are a little stronger. So let's check it out. We got the male in there with male Eldrasil. Okay, there's his active. You could kind of see the little spark of green on the guy. And now look, here's the vines. They're doing damage over time. Nobody was pulled in. Nobody was pulled in. That's pretty disappointing. All right, there was the active again. All right, I'm watching the time. I don't want to go over my 15 minutes. So you could see the active is a nice damage over time. That's really, so if you have anything that procs when he does damage, like Impair, that could be a really nice trade on him. From what some people were talking about on Discord, like Sven, he was saying that the survivability is real low. So you're probably going to need either a Steadfast or a Barrier. You might need an Energetic, but the main point is just having a team that supports them. And so Mel Esterreer is nice. He gives them immunity right there. There's the active on him. There's the ult. No pool. No pool. So I don't know if it's broken or what, but not too satisfied with that. He's healing. He's staying full health the whole time, so that's really nice. Oh, sorry, we should have had that on ×2. Let's keep going here. We'll go ahead and clear the Spire so we can kind of see this pretty well. And remember, his ult also reduces enemies' healing. His active does a damage over time, and I think he heals his allies around him. You could kind of see Mel Esterreer was getting +1/+1. So I guess the minimum it does in the healing is 1. Yeah, heard really good things. We'll do a couple PvP matches and kind of see what's going on with them. Sound good? He'd do really well with Revenant. You want a team that does a lot of healing. So Male, Water, and Sun could do really nice because he's got the active heal and the ultimate heal. Boom! There's the vines. No pool. Maybe they're already so close to it. Or maybe they're already in the vine, so I don't know how this works. It seems to be a huge area of effect, though. So that's really good. Here we go. There's his active. You kind of see, because it affects him too. Oh, and it's spread to enemies. It's spread as well. Wow. He's doing really well in PvE. I don't think he's really who you want to use for the Luxus trials, but he could have a position in a Team 1, I think. Sven was saying you're going to have to toss a ton of vigor on him. He's got his crowd control, healing reduction. He should have a pool, but that's not working, obviously. He could be a really good trait mule. I don't think you want to rely on him for damage so much, but I could be wrong on that. We'll find out in the PvP. He's got some gear. Alright, so let's do some fights here. An arena battle. That sounds fun. We'll get Vruma. Vruma. Alright, so where's that male? He's right there. He's got 7 vigor. And then let's do what we were talking about. Let's do some healing on the team. Let's do some support. Actually, I think Revenant might be a little overkill. So we'll do a male Akuna. We'll try to get some healing in there. Who else? We'll do a female Lion Stone, see if we can beef up the team. And then we'll do ideally somebody who does healing over time with people. Oh, here we go. We'll do a female Ganesh. Let's make... There we go. What do you think? How are we going to do? Vroom is really good, so I could lose. Oh, Graal's account's real strong. This isn't the Gnome account. So here we go. We go in. He's probably already got 10 stacks on him. I can't see anything. He's got his active on the Void Guardian. Did it spread or not? I can't really tell. But let's see if we can get this ult off. He should always have 10s. Oh, he's down. Look at this Vruma action. Male Akuna not able to do what I need him to do here. And arguably the female Ganesh is my only form of damage. This fight might be a disappointment. Let's go ahead and turn it on ×2. Male Acuna's staying alive somehow. He's keeping his ult going. Oh, he's down. Female Lions. Okay, the female Ganesh. Yeah, that was awesome. So, and then this should be just kind of a cleanup. That was funny. But let's look at the male's damage real quick. I guess he died too quick. Female Ganesh showing her worth in PvP. Alright, let's change the team around a little bit. Vruma is about... Let's do a Morgrave attack. Because Morgrave's really strong. We can put Revenant in there. We will put female Headless to kind of protect the dude in the back. And we'll do Void Guardian. So, this is definitely punching down. But the idea is to see what the male Floralia can do. So, we're looking for his active. I don't even think he got it off. I think he got crowd controlled. But he's definitely not having any issues staying alive. Do we see his ult yet? No, he's stunned. He's feared. He has no resistance to control, I don't think, which is kind of rough in the current battles. Okay, is he going to do his ult? Here he goes. Alright, he's going to do his ult. Oh, look, it pulled people in. So maybe it only works in PvP right now and it doesn't work in PvE. Let's see how he did. He did better than the female Headless, who doesn't have Brutal. That's good. But he's very easily controlled, even when I have some anti-crowd control in there. Let's give Oreo a little love tap. I'm starting to run low on time, so let's try this out. Maybe we can get rid of Void Guardian. And let's try that. That seems a little bit more balanced. Okay. Let's go. So you want healing. He's supposed to have really good... Like, he's got all this dodge, but look at him. Oh, his health was swapped by Fate. I wish I had a count on the team right now. He's trying to get his ultimate off. He's just so easily controlled and without much survive. Oh, he's immune due to the female Headless's ult. Yay. That's exactly why I have her on this team. So this gives him a little bit longer to knock out some damage, to knock out... Oh, there's his pool. No, the pool could have arguably been from Revenant's Guardian ability. Look at my team. I love that. I love female Headless. She's the best champ in the game. And because of her, we were able to pull out the win. So, hats off to female Headless. Let's look at damage. Revenant totally owning it. Female Headless even beating the male. I think the male was just controlled too much. So, you need him on a team maybe with a male Esterir, with a Fate. People that can either reduce his crowd control or eliminate it altogether. And if you put a lot of dodge on him too, he is going to dodge a lot. So don't forget that. And this will be our final fight. You definitely probably... You might not even need Brutal if you want to use this guy more as a utility or support. But we're fighting Pam Yar. Yeah, we'll just go with this team. I am punching down a little bit. And Pam Yar has some pretty good control here. Eldrasil doing a lot of damage. So I think we got the active... oh, and he's down. He died. My whole team died so fast. My Headless Knight didn't even get to absorb the lethal damages. So hats off to Pam Yar. Nice team, dude. Looking real good. And they take down my Headless. So that's kind of an idea. You could build them to do a lot of damage. You could put a Molten Armor on them, a Brutal and a Fierce. I would probably go more survivability. He wasn't able to get his active off very much, so I would probably go a Energy Harness from the Panda Clan, or potentially a Steadfast. Because again, if he can't get off his active, Barrier doesn't help him. That's important for all champions. Let's look also my Guardian Stones on Grawl. Look at the Marksman. It's like my worst one. So that affects things. You guys do get the benefit of the Sprite affix for the Marksman. So that's pretty nice to go along with them if y'all have been waiting for a good Marksman. We'll get into the female with the next video. But you could probably go in Agile if you want more energy gain. You're probably going to want an energy regen so you can not get his ultimate off as soon as possible, because it's great crowd control. He pairs up really nicely with an Eldrasil, so the Eldrasil's passive will go off more. Again, any healer, Fate, Revenant, Void Guardian, Male Water and Sun. The male Iron Guard was going to go really well with him as well. Male Spider, female Requiem. Male Acuna is actually a lot better to go along with him than I give credit, but I might not have had him in the right spot or with the right abilities. I don't know. I'm kind of lagging here a little bit. But either way, that's our new Marksman male. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully this was helpful for you. Sorry I released this video after the event for him. Big apologies. But the people that did do the event to get the mask, and they're kind of deciding, should I level up either of these? The male is very strong for PvP. We'll get into the female in the next video, but please like, please subscribe, share me with other players that might need help with any of the new clans, and thanks for watching. Peace.